Crypto markets are surging this week. Ethereum up more than 20%, coming at the same time as a rise in NFT sales is happening, and most NFTs are part of the Ethereum blockchain. So joining us now to discuss more is Meltem Demirors, CoinShares Chief Strategy Officer, and Kavita Gupta, founder of FinTech TV and the Delta Blockchain Fund. Okay, so I don't know, you saw I kind of like twitched a little as I was introing you, because I just thought of something that this is, I guess you'd say, a little bit of the tail wagging the dog. It's not Bitcoin, it's Ethereum, which is like, okay, that's good, that makes sense. But then I thought the dog is like these little penguin NFTs of like him dressed as a carpenter, and then he's dressed as a fisherman, and they cost millions of dollars. So I was saying, okay, it makes sense and it's justified. And then I realized what they're using the Ethereum to buy, which makes me think it's just, now we're 6 degrees separated from absolute insanity. And I don't feel, so Bitcoin's up because Ethereum's up because it's used to pay for pudgy penguins. Meltem, tell me I'm okay. Tell me it's okay.
Joe, you're GMI, as we say. You're going to make it. This is a phrase in the crypto community. But look, it isn't just NFTs, right? There's been over $3 billion of NFTs traded in August alone. NFTs are now close to a $5 billion asset class, but crypto itself is touching all-time highs at a $2.4 trillion market cap this morning. This is an asset class, and what we're seeing is the assets within the crypto asset ecosystem no longer have a beta of 1 to Bitcoin. Bitcoin used to be the catalyst that would drag along altcoins and Ethereum. And now what we're seeing with the NFT ecosystem, also gaming on top of crypto, also we're seeing crypto equities exploding. There are a lot of different channels through which this demand is coming. And again, I think we can't dismiss the fact that investors are looking at crypto. They're looking at what's happening in macro markets. And to me, what's happening in crypto is no more ridiculous than an AMC or a Robinhood. And actually, some of the fundamentals here, I think, are much more sound, just given the fact that these assets are limited in supply. They're starting to become utilized as actual utilities in these different ecosystems to feel things like NFTs or, trading your pudgy penguins. And I think this is only going to accelerate as we go into Q4.
Okay. You sound, I don't know, just because you say you're going to make it, I don't know if that really makes me feel that much better. Kavita, can keep trying.
Joe, I'm going to say Meltem is absolutely right, and you need to have an optimistic coffee today. I truly believe that the whole Ethereum ecosystem, NFTs are big, but also look at decentralized finance. $90 billion already asset under management. Some of the bigger projects, from staking to farming to yielding, is completely changing the game. And now NFTs, along with DeFi, all on Ethereum, are making $1 trillion markets already ready to go. And with the announcement that just the confirmation how big is this trend is, Jack Dorsey talked about how they want to build the whole DeFi ecosystem on top of Bitcoin. Tezos and other chains are also looking at it. So we are here. We are not here. We are here in the world of metaverse. We are here in the world of Ether really doing very, very well by itself as a technology. So
I understand Bitcoin just a little, just enough to be dangerous, as I've said, Meltem, and I'm a believer. I'm not like who was the latest person said it's going to zero? Oh yeah, Paulson.
Yes.
I don't think he's been right about anything since he made all his money in the financial crisis, though. That's an issue for me. But I got to admit that Pet Rocks and some of these other things, I can't help but think, Meltem, that this is a bridge too far. This is something that's indicating that we're going to look back on it and say, how stupid were we to not realize.
I don't think that's the case at all, Joe. Culture is currency. That's really what's happening with NFTs. Culture is currency. We now have a way to transact in culture. You were talking about dogs earlier. The Dogecoin meme, right, is becoming, it's an NFT that's been tokenized and fractionalized. Culture is becoming...
Dogecoin should have given us pause, should it not? That the spikes.
Future is wild, Joe. The only constant in our world is change. The future is very different than the past. What I think is really exciting, IP owners are engaging with NFTs. Some of these things look like gimmicks and toys. And yes, the pudgy penguins and the rocks are funny and strange and maybe slightly concerning. But again, things that become life-changing technologies and trends and market-changing trends often start out as toys. They start out as jokes. So I think we can't dismiss the trend. Just because it looks silly doesn't mean that 12, 24, 36 months from now, this won't be a really significant component of the market. And I think, again, IP owners, asset owners, creators interacting with crypto and fundamentally shifting the distribution channel away from Netflix, away from Disney, away from these traditional IP owners is going to fundamentally shift the economics of distribution and creation of intellectual property and of culture. And I think that's really exciting, and I'm here for it.